Well, hello again. This is for Tuesday, March 31st. This video today is just informational, just to get us started on the new unit. Some information, things I wanted to talk to you about. I thought it'd be easier to do it in the video than through my announcements. So thanks for watching. Thanks for doing the work. It's kind of hard speaking to an empty classroom, but hopefully this is working for you. First of all, just some numbers. So I just barely went through all the emails. Everything should be updated right now. And out of the 104 kids in geography, there's still 18 students that haven't done anything since we've gone on this break of you guys not coming into school. So for the last 2 weeks, 18 haven't submitted anything. Also on the other side of that, out of the 104, 32 of you have everything turned in. So thank you for doing that. So everyone else is kind of in between. Just work on them, get them done one at a time, and that's all we can ask at this point. The other thing is, I would like you to please be watching the videos. I think they will help you understand it a little better if you'll pay attention to those and watch them, follow along in your notes. Make sure and read the chapters. Do quizzes. Just quiz yourself. Do whatever you can to do the best you can on those tests. Some information on things that you're submitting. So if you ask me a question, I will respond and tell you hopefully some information that can help you. If that works or it doesn't work, can you say, hey, it didn't work, or hey, that worked, thank you. And some of you do. Some of you do a good job. Some of you, I'm like, well, I hope that worked. I haven't heard from you, so make sure to do that. If you have turned in notes or a map, but the score isn't showing up after a day, just send them back to me. So what I do is I look at the email, I check the notes, check the map, then I write the score in, and then I delete the email so I don't have just this huge amount to look through. That way I can keep track of what I've looked at and what I haven't. On the map and the notes, if you could orient them so it's easier for me to see and read them. If the map is sideways, I just have to bring it in closer and then it'll switch. But and make sure on your pictures, when you're taking a picture of the notes and the map, that fill your screen with the map, but don't cut anything off, but just fill the screen with the map and the notes. And some of you, I look through them and they're just perfect. They're all in order, easy to read, so thank you on that. Again, with the numbers, don't get behind. Try to stay caught up as much as possible. Excuse me, I put zeros on the scores that haven't been entered. So you had all a week and a half, the last week and a half until last night, and then if nothing was turned in at that point, then I went in ahead and put zeros in today. So still get on and get those done. So as far as today's map, this is our new unit, South Asia. Most of you were able to get on, print one off. If not, I thought what I could do is have a little box out by the front door, copies of the map. So if you need to come by and grab one, that would be fine. There are some other options. I had one student, and I don't know how they did this, but I thought it was pretty cool. They had the map that I submitted for you to copy, and they somehow colored through the computer, colored the map and labeled it. Typed the information in somehow. I thought that was a good idea. Somebody actually free-handed the map and it looked good. And somebody had traced it off. So there's some options. If you can't print off your map, do that. Any test or quiz, once you start it, you've got to finish. Don't say you forgot and you leave and go do something else and come back and it's timed out, because these are timed. So just make sure to get on first, be prepared, then get on and get those finished up. And it will tell me on the computer if things are late, so please get those in on time. So we're on page 538, it's Unit 8, South Asia, and here's the countries that we'll be studying. Not very many this time. In fact, this map, it won't have a separate quiz. It will just be a little section on part of the test. And so I think it's less than 20 points for that section. So we'll just do it as one test, and the map will be part of that. So we've got Pakistan, India, the biggest country. Here's Sri Lanka. This is a little island nation. There's also Maldives, which is an archipelago or a group of islands. They run down this way. Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Nepal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 countries for this region. And again, I'll put that map on. You'll see it today as you look at it, and you can start working on it. That's all for today, is just work on that map. Let me just show you real quick. Let me find mine. I should have had this out. Okay, here we go. So in your book, you can look on page 543, which is the physical map, and then on 545 for the political. So Himalayas and Mount Everest, they're up in this area here. The 7 countries and capitals, which I just showed you. Khyber Pass is over here in Pakistan. The Thar Desert, right in that area of India. There's one ocean, that's the Indian, kind of covers all of that. And then one sea, Arabian Sea, one bay, Bay of Bengal. The Ganges and Indus rivers, those are in India. One's over here, one here. In fact, one goes into Pakistan. East Asia, which is this area up here. China, you can just label that East Asia. The Deccan Plateau, which is the southern part of India. The Western and Eastern Ghats is a set of mountain ranges, and you can see some of these on the physical map on page 543. Then there's 3 cities back on 545. 3 cities that are fairly large, Calcutta, Madras, and Bombay. And the ones that I want you to label are the ones that are in parentheses. So again, that's all for Tuesday. That's all for geography today. So again, do your best, keep working hard, and thank you.